guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to the channel, and will it be the fourth video today now? Been going through the emails, Instagram messages, stuff like that, and this one has been requested 30-40 times. It's Tom Macdonald, who I've took a look at before in the past. He did the song about the coronavirus, which I thought was fucking unbelievable, to be fair. His lyrics in that, you can't say fairer than it. But this one is called People So Stupid. Now, when I searched for it to get the link to put into the editing software, it's got 12,000 dislikes. So I'm like, okay. And through doing another search and seeing the thumbnails and the titles and things like that, I've looked a little bit at the lyrics just to be on the safe side, because I have to vet to a certain point what goes on the channel, and I have to be careful that, you know, people aren't trying to troll and things like that. So I've looked at thumbnails, I've looked at a little bit of the lyrics, and it looks like it could be a little bit of a controversial one. So we're just going to do it. We're going to put it up, see what the response is, see what my take is on it, after all, you know, the reaction to it, and we'll go from there. But it seems like it's going to be a bit of a controversial one, so try not to get too triggered, but we're going to see anyway. It's called People So Stupid.
Hi, I'm praying that the world changes soon. Can get a doobie on a plane, but there's Uzis in our schools. Every dude who touched a boob or a booty getting me too. What you expect from the kids who went...
I'm going to try and not pause it too much in this one. This might be a pausing video, but...
The Hooters after
okay.
school. We're all triggered and defensive. We're all racist and we're sexist. We all grew up watching South Park. How are we offended? Now being fat is beautiful. Name a thing that you can't do. Jumping jacks, run a mile, live past 42. Man, it used to be cool to just flip a bird to the system, and now it's trendy to be triggered and pretend you're a victim. It's my race, it's my weight, it's because I'm a Christian. I hate the internet and anyone who has an opinion. And everybody angry if you say white. Okay, fine. Pass me the brush and I'll paint my face to the shades right. Let's talk about abortion.
Wow.
Sorry, tell me how this works. Bacteria is life on Mars, but a heartbeat isn't life on Earth? Weird.
Fair.
Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them, y'all so dumb. People so stupid, people so dumb, people so boo-hoo, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues, it's so dumb.
There's so many people that I know that he's going on about the whole boo boo wah 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 on Facebook about everything. It's a fact of life, people. It's the internet. Well, we shall continue.
I'm a hater because I can't relate to gay pride. Call me homophobic because I don't want to date guys. K-tight. I, for one, am not surprised.
Fucking hell. Well, for one, if people call you homophobic for not wanting to date guys, then it's a pile of fucking shit. You're not homophobic if you don't support, if you like, the whole... Then that's the wrong word. Because people who don't support it, and people who are against it, I ain't got time for them. But, yeah, I can see what he means. Being called homophobic is like, seems to be like just a thing to be called nowadays. This one's a fucking landmine field of shit.
The world declined along the way. Give trophies to children for losing just because they decide to play. We exercise our right to vote and hate the politicians. Ay, this is a democracy. It's partly your decision. Ay, this is weird. Feels like this a different year. If I identify as a female, then when my balls and penis disappear. Children want gender switching. Hating men is feminist. Depression and anxiety are trendy. We're too sensitive. Invented 80 genders. Mad the world is not accepting it. Then gave them more attention than normal women and men can get. What a contradiction. Being human is so tragic. Focus on minorities, ignoring all the masses. Hallelujah, everyone. Activism saved the planet. No more plastic straws and paper, just paper straws wrapped in plastic. Congratulations.
No more plastic straws wrapped in paper, just paper straws wrapped in plastic. It's fucking awesome because it's so true. Because the little Ribena cartons and stuff now, if you're in the UK, the cartons come with a paper straw, but it's still in a fucking plastic wrapper. So you've solved nothing.
So stupid. Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them, y'all so dumb. People so stupid, people so dumb, people so boo-hoo, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna forget it's like the world is going crazy. Seems like a school shooting happens almost daily. The racism, rape culture, hatred that we're facing is way too ingrained for our hashtags to change it.
Wow. Powerful shit, man. Like, I'm all for lyrics and things like that, and I do listen to music in a different kind of way. What he's just said there nails it. No amount of fucking hashtags and Twitter posts and Facebook statuses and fucking Instagram and all the rest of that shit is going to change what's going on in the world. It really isn't. Just because someone's put hashtag whatever on Twitter still fucking happens. You know, unbelievable lyric.
Become so lazy and complacent, afraid of our generation. We think activism's Instagramming memes and complaining. It's a problem when there's actually actions you could be taking, but you're triggered, so you just cry like a baby. Y'all so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo. Wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb.
Okay. The dude speaks truth in some parts of that. I don't agree with some of it, but he speaks the truth. The whole part about being offended, but yet you watch South Park. So how are you offended? I mean, the most offensive cartoon ever. I absolutely love South Park. It's just one of them things. You know, it was around absolutely years ago. I love it. If you watch it and you're a fan of the show, then you don't really have a right to be offended at certain things. He nailed that part. One of the parts I do want to touch on is the whole the lyrics about not wanting to date guys and not supporting gay pride and stuff like that. That bit, no, don't agree with it. Doesn't sit well with me, that whole kind of thing. You know, if people are happy, people are in love, go for it. You know, if that's a man and a man, a woman and a woman, a man and a woman, that just doesn't bother me at all. It's never ever been a thing that I've ever gone, ooh. I've got fucking the Vivian t-shirts from Drag Race UK. You know, that's a guy who dresses as a woman in drag. Fucking love it. Good on you. He is making, or he or she, he is a man as a woman, so she is making a fucking shit ton. So, good on her. Him, her, whatever way you want to sort of name it. I think the guy who, even as Vivian, I think he still says he. I'm not too sure, but I've got the merch. Fucking support that shit. Drag Race, RuPaul, it's brilliant. It's just go and watch it. Just honestly go and watch it. It started in the US. Obviously, we had our own UK version of it. It's fucking awesome. People getting triggered, so crying like babies on the internet, it's a daily occurrence. You're never going to stop it. You know, you'll get your vague bookers. Ooh, that people like to just post shit. Social media has got so much to do with what is wrong in the world right now. You've got your groups, and your groups of people that go from group to group and group to group. The people who can't help but watch. Even there'll be people right now watching this. I know full well that I'll be watching because they can't help but watch. And they'll be away to their secret little places, and it'll be ooh wah 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 boo 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 wah wah wah. He's nailed it. The noises that they make, he's absolutely nailed it. A lot of it facts. To be fair, can't get a doobie on a plane, but there's Uzis in schools. It's a scary thing, but it's true. There are many a shooting that occurs, and it's in schools and stuff like that. It's just a fact of life. I didn't agree with the whole paint me face until it's the right shade. I can sort of see where he's coming from with it, but nah, that's a bit naughty. That is a bit naughty. In 2020, racism shouldn't be a thing. The colour of your skin shouldn't matter. You know, I've got white mates, black mates, fucking whatever colour. It doesn't even compute with me. It's just like, oh, I'm seeing that friend today. Oh, just bumped into that friend today. I wouldn't be like, just bumped into that black guy I know today, because it shouldn't ever be a thing. It should just be, ew, it's a friend, it's a mate. Oh, look, it's another person I know. Shouldn't just be, it's, and then insert colour of skin / race here before you say his name. I don't get that shit. It's just like, if you're black, you're black. If you're white, you're white. You know, if you're fucking a luminous glowing green, then you're a luminous glowing green. If you're cool with me, I'm fucking cool with you. It shouldn't be a thing. It's 2020, for fuck's sake. Racism should just... We could go on all night about that one. I've just pulled the lyrics up because I'm just going to address a couple of more people. We've addressed, obviously, the homophobic stuff, and that does get thrown around. It's a bit of a slur. There's a line in there I heard somewhere. I'm just trying to find it now. There's a line in there where he goes on about mental health and with what I'm involved in and what I support and what I do and stuff like that. That's a bit of a no-no. I'm just trying to find it now. There's the chorus. Where have we gone? Here we go. So the line before it is, children want a gender switch and hating men is feminist. Depression and anxiety are trendy. We're too sensitive. I get where he's coming from. I do get where he's coming from. And unfortunately, there are people that use depression and anxiety as a bit of a trend. And there's some people out there that use it to further their own personal gain. Trust me, take it from someone who suffered and still continues to suffer with depression. It's not trendy. You don't want it. You don't want it to be able to have it as a label. You don't want it to be able to get you anywhere in life. You don't want it, full stop. You really do not want it, full stop. I used to do another channel, and I've been to the dark places. I've suffered the depression. I've had mental health issues. I've had treatment for it. It's not something you ever want. It's not something I'd ever wish on anyone. And it's something that you can never explain just how bad it actually is. It's a horrible place. And especially when it comes to the metal community and the metal scene, we've lost very fucking talented people due to depression and other mental health issues. Chester Bennington being one of them. The guy committed suicide because he was depressed. It's something that you can't see it. You can't see it in people. Some people will let you see it, but 9 times out of 10, you can't see it. And you don't see it until it's too late. It's an invisible thing. It's something that should never be spoken about in this kind of way, I feel, in music. It should always be highlighted, but it should never be made fun of. But I can see where he's coming from, because he's saying that people are using it as a trend. So I agree with what he's saying, because I know people and I've seen people do that. But if you're one of them people out there that use it as a trend and use it when it suits you and you don't actually suffer from it, then fuck you, because it is not a nice thing to experience. Mental health in general should never ever be joked about. It should always be supported. And the charities do not get enough money, hence why I do fundraisers and things like that, and still to this day support mental health charities. So that's my take on that one. I loved the no more plastic straws and paper, just paper straws wrapped in plastic. I think that was spot on, because they've done a total fucking 360, if you like, but it's a pointless one, because they've took the straw from being plastic and made it paper, but then wrapped it in plastic to attach to cartons. So it makes fuck all sense. You haven't solved anything there. Again, the whole gender thing, I ain't got an issue with it. I can't imagine what it must be like being born into someone else's body, so to speak. So people that are female but want to be male and identify as male, if they feel it deep down, true to, you know, themselves, that when they were born into a woman's body but as a physical feeling like a man, and vice versa, completely support it. There's a reason there's counselling, so that people have to go through counselling, and it is a 100% certain before you have any sort of surgery and things like that. But again, in my eyes, if you're born a person that you truly don't feel that you are, and there's help out there to make you into more of the person you feel you should be, fucking go for it. You'll always have my support. If one of my friends turn around tomorrow and went, dude, I want to become a woman, be like, sound? Okay. I'll probably make some kind of joke to him about, when you get the designer tits, can I have a look? Because that's what we're like, our friends group. Same way if it was a girl saying she wanted to become a man, you support your fucking friends. You don't ever turn your back on them. Whether that's just me, I don't know. But, you know, if they're your friends and they're true friends, then you fucking support them and you look after them and you look out for them. There's too much of this false friends bullshit going on right now, and trust me, I fucking know what it feels like. People have a face, and it's not the face they show you. Put it that way. And friendship is a very, very fine line. It can be taken away very, very suddenly. And people you think or you thought were your friends never were. Or when your purpose runs out, shall we say, when there's no reason to be around you or to be a friend to you, then you just cast away. And that'll never ever happen with me. It really won't. If you're cool with me, I'm cool with you. Simple as. And that goes for if you're fucking straight, gay, bi, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Black, white, blue, pink, orange, doesn't fucking matter. There should never ever be a thing where I've just spoken to that black lad I know. It should be I've just spoken to that lad that I know. Racism shouldn't be a thing in 2020. Homophobia shouldn't be a thing in 2020. And people making fun of mental health should most definitely not be a thing in 2020. But that's just my take on it. The song itself, the beat, very, very good. Lyrics, very clever. Video, weird. But it's been requested. And I will always say it how it is. I will always give my full 100% honest opinion on something. You may not agree with it. That's the beauty of the internet as well. Put your comments down below. Be sensible. Have a discussion about it. But, yeah, in 2020, things like colour of people's skin, people's sexual preference, people's mental health should never, ever be called into question. Ever. That's just my opinion. So, we've rambled on a long time, 17 minutes, so I will leave it there. Thank you very much to each and every one of you that requested that song. Really, really interesting, and I like to do things like this every now and again. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone as well. I do listen to rap music, but we all know this channel is mainly based around the alternative and metal scene. So, but yeah, thank you very much, take care, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye for now.